Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the toss. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Floating away. Finds his big tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put out push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. We'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up the 3 spot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
He's going to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. If you can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage, take advantage.
They'll give it to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll keep it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football, so the quarterback says, you know what, I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on
a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, SMU! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no short thing right now. They're up by 7 over Texas State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Complete to the left. Nothing but green ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Defense looks as if it's coming. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Batted into the air, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
17, SMU, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Release to the back. It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking to throw. Gets away from him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the score. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Makes the catch. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Mustangs are on the move.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wade. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw it again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Iowa 17, SMU 14.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Quarterback will audible. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Offense deciding to go to the quick game here in the passing attack, just getting it out of the QB's hands quickly. Just got to do a better job with fundamentals, guys. These are the throws you're supposed to be able to make in your sleep.
Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The give on the counter. Across the 25, he's got room. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Number 3 with the return.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Cincinnati. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Another first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 in the lead, first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
24, SMU 14.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing, they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watched.
He's going for a big play downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's into the open down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Iowa 31, SMU 21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Emmanuel. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
It's just so frustrating on the defense. I mean, you got great initial coverage. You understand 3rd and short, the ball might come out.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, SMU. A great catch and run for 6. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. The defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All kinds of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hope. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. They get to the line quickly. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Bringing it back. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
SMU 28.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee, as he stopped at the 14. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes a catch. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with
another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
SMU 28.
Out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day, and it's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one...